million question that we haven't been able to nail down, and it drives everything, is really, what is a resilient landscape here? What do we want it to look like? What kind of diversity do we need? In what locations? What kind of standing inventory is a level that we can sustain over time, and reduce that risk of fire and bugs? Once you know the goal, then we can start using current data of growth and mortality to help figure out how to get there.
And here you see bark. That's the bark that's coming off of the peeler off the outside of the logs.
When it was coming.
Okay, so we're capturing the bark when it comes off the outside. The wood chips come from the end, from the outside slabs of logs or boards that have bad ends that we trim off, and those trim ends come into the chipper. We use them both as part of our fuel.
Okay.
Now, if we aren't using them as fuel, the bark can go to another end product user who will make mulch for nursery beds around garden plants or nursery plants. Chips can go also to like playgrounds.
Reduce, reuse, and recycle, and then renew. The forest products industry does just that. Unlike steel, which depletes the earth of its natural resources, wood can be grown and harvested over and over again.
I think that's one of the big misconceptions about harvesting the forest. It's not taking away, it's making it healthier.
What we do, we make houses, we make everything we do, we make with love, basically. I mean, that's cheesy as it sounds, but everything that we make supports someone somehow.
Most people don't realize when you leave Deadwood and you drive to Hill City, one of the prettiest scenic routes in the Black Hills, it's been logged 4 times. That's why it looks like it does. We're not out there to harm the timber, we're out there to do a good job.
All the people that go out there and enjoy the forest thank a logger, because if it weren't for that, our forest wouldn't look the way it does today.
The Black Hills National Forest has been managed for over 100 years. As a direct result of this management, there are over twice as many trees now than there were in 1948. Every single tree that's harvested is meticulously selected, allowing us to better predict forest attributes and shape a healthy future. If you work in the timber industry, you know that a healthy and sustainable forest is never an accident. A forest left to its own devices is constantly susceptible to wildfires and mountain pine beetle epidemics. A healthy forest is productive, aesthetic, and resilient, and the forest products industry ensures that it stays that way. We the Forest is unapologetically proclaiming the necessity of the forest products industry. It's more than a movement, it's a community, a legacy. We're doing our part to raise awareness, create conversations, and advocate for the individuals who are the faces of this forest.